Here I was thinking, all this time I was being a good ally by not body shaming anybody, but it's totally alright, as long as it goes in one direction. Anorexic YouTuber Eugenia Cooney. Man, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time, and it's somebody that gets bantied about every once in a while, whenever the whole fat acceptance movement ends up getting a little bit too popular for their size, or I guess appropriate to their size. And, oh yeah, you think that's bad? Well, take a look at this. She's definitely damaging her health. And it's like, that might be true, but at the same time, you're stuffing down the seventh burger of the day, and you're also, trying to cast shade on somebody who, well, actually, unfortunately, can't cast the shade. But okay, two wrongs don't necessarily make a right here. Okay, she prompts a wave of serious health concerns after showing off her tiny frame in a new Instagram post, as critics call for her to be banned from the app for promoting self-injury. Where are those same calls? And I understand that she's taken a lot of heat lately, but where's those same calls for Lizzo? Oh, and she's out there forcing us all to endure her bikini pictures on Instagram. Just obvious animal cruelty, the likes of which we've never seen before. But I've been hearing about Eugenia Cooney for a very long time, and chances are you guys have as well. I think the first time I heard about her was probably Anthony Cumia, way back in the day, like 2016 or something like that. Like, that was the first time that, I heard anybody mention her, but she's apparently just been trudging along for a very long time. Yeah, first caused a wave of upset back in 2013. So apparently she's not as unhealthy as people are trying to paint her out to be, even though that, yeah, it's pretty gross, not gonna lie. Anorexic YouTube star. Oh, we don't know if she's necessarily anorexic. Like, the picture can only tell a couple of things. Has sparked off horrified backlash after sharing new images and video of her rail-thin frame on Instagram. The 29-year-old vlogger, she's somebody that could unironically vlog on a flip phone. Just saying. Who was born in Massachusetts, first caused a wave of upset back in 2013 when she began posting clips of her physique on a platform where she built up a loyal fan base with her beauty tutorials. Yeah, she used to do clothing try-ons or something like that. At least that's what, Kumio was putting out there, and it was very brave of her to be the first actual real life clothes rack. It was so nice that she was doing prop comedy even back in 2013. Many of her 682,000 followers just on Instagram, wow, okay, are now urging others to report Eugenia's content. Again, they've been doing this for a long time. Where's that same energy with those colossal fatzos? I'm not saying call for anybody to start mass flagging stuff, but this right here just obviously seems like a mass flagging attempt. It's like, yeah, obviously there's some problems there. We all have eyes. Hers just might be falling out of her head due to a lack of surrounding mass very shortly, but we can all see that there's problems that are right here. But again, society at large saying that there's nothing at all wrong with not being able to see your feet even when you're lying the fuck down. Like, let's call a spade, guys. Come on. The amount of hypocrisy that's out there. I seen this headline and it's like, are we really shocked? Where it's like, yeah, okay, you're obviously not in good shape. Is that a wig? Highly likely, given the fact that you probably got a negative body fat percentage. But yeah, in these pictures, she doesn't look. No, she actually just still looks like that her display skeleton at your general practitioner, just wearing a XXXXX extra small sweater. Actually, she really does save when she goes out and shops and everything like that. That's just actually a quarter of a studded belt, and the likes of which you'd normally see it around a My Chemical Romance concert. So good for her for being thrifty. But she does look kind of flumpy with those, big old boots, the googly eyes as well. It's like, yeah, man. She's going to put herself out like that, and she has for a very long time. There's probably nothing that she hasn't heard before. So yeah, I'm making fun of her, but I'm also not saying go flag all of her shit. That's fucked up, man. She's trying to make a living, okay? She obviously needs a stream of income to put food on the garbage. Stop trying to ruin somebody's life. But yeah, man, you can see in the background here, there's another article. I'm not going to pull it up. Obviously, it's an older one because there's a Christmas tree in the background. Anorexic YouTuber Eugenia Cooney is urged to check back into rehab. But again, you take a look at the people that are scrolling on the side, and feel free, whenever you're feeling a little bit low about yourself, you can just go to Daily Mail and then just take a look at the troglodytes that they put on the side. There's 50-year-old women. I still look hot, and I'm just fighting internet trolls online in a bikini with a bunch of filters. It's totally fine. I didn't make terrible life decisions, and now that I'm lonely and I just need validation from anybody online, fuck you for telling me otherwise. It's like I fully anticipated something like this. I just totally forgot about Eugenia Cooney because she just kind of slipped out of my mind when I tilted my head to the side because there's not, she can fit right through my ear canal. But yeah, I can kind of see it. My OBS overlay on the side where I'm recording and all that stuff has blocked it out for me specifically, but you guys can see it. The way that the media wants to prop up that fucking pre-diabetic Sam Smith, like, come on, man. She's taking it a bit to the extreme. Heavy emphasis, that bit is doing a lot of heavy lifting, which Eugenia probably can't do. Like 5 pounds is probably super heavy lifting for her. She probably has to go shopping by taking one can at a time. But if she's been able to maintain that physique for a decade, it's like, obviously, there's a high degree of certainty that she's done some damage to her internal organs or something like that, but she's still surviving after 10 years. I don't really know what to say, man. Like, there's medical miracles that happen all of the time. Just take a look at Adele's first half of her life and, Kelly Clarkson's ballooning. In her latest social media video, Eugenia can be seen wearing an ensemble, which consists of a long sleeve sweater, studded shorts, thigh-high socks, and embellished boots. The social media star, who finished the look with a pink metallic effect bag, strolled towards the camera before stopping from time to time, when she was trying to fish herself out of the cracks in the sidewalk, as she appeared to reach for the railing. You're like, oopsie daisy, that's my thigh. In another post, the time consisting of a single image, she once again opted for an all-black outfit as she showed her side profile. And she blew away in the breeze. With her hand on her hip. Oofta. Did she break anything in the process? She uploaded the snap alongside a caption which stated, "Here one more day and heading back," but did not state where she has been. Frankly, she doesn't want to dox herself. She's somebody of some renown on social media. So yeah, of course, you're not just going to go ahead and drop your address, you weirdos. But it wasn't the vacation, which had other social media users commenting and instead focusing on Eugenia's thin frame. And again, this has been going for so long, man, and nothing is new. One user wrote, "At this point, there's no helping this girl report these posts for the sake of young women." Oh my God. Mass flagging campaigns. See, it's fine when it goes in one direction, but again, if you just go ahead and do something to somebody who's an alumni on My 600-Pound Life or some shit like that, holding them up, oh, look at that person, they're just eating themselves into a stupor. Like, is this same thing? Now the name just popped into my head. Like, is anybody calling for the mass flagging of Nikocado Avocado? That fat fuck who's eating himself into oblivion, who's literally showing off him eating an egregious amount of food by wearing a CPAP machine? No, nor should anybody. If they want to go ahead and fucking ruin their life on camera, go for it, man. It's a free fucking country. At least for the time being. But yeah, this app that creates an unsafe space for these people. Yeah, fuck off. You're not doing anything of note anyway, stupid. Another added, why I don't understand this. This is why I don't understand why they don't ban her. A third said, once again, Instagram lets posts like these impact our children. Very, very disturbing. Says somebody who probably doesn't have a child at all. But yeah, it's fucking creepy. Looks like a newborn horse with little knock knees and all that stuff. Oh, shopping for a new feed bag that's out there in a sugar cube. Well, probably not. Maybe a salt lick. But yeah, it's all of these bitches, man. It's all of these fucking bitches that have nothing better to do. For as harsh as I am on women sometimes, you might see it. And sometimes, actually, I don't really regret it. But it sounds good for the camera, right? But no, I can never hate women as much as other women hate women. Calling for mass flagging campaigns? The fuck is wrong with you, man? That's how you ruin somebody's career, especially for somebody who's been on the platforms, all of them, for as long as she has. Oh, you just need to start flagging. It's like, the fuck are you doing? That's wrong. Like, she's not telling other people that, hey guys, you should go ahead and have my 1 grain of rice per week diet. It would be fantastic. And it's so cool too. Once you get accustomed to it, you can actually watch the grain of rice go. I can't lift my hands up any higher because I just simply don't have the energy. I could use my necklace to get myself up there. But you can see the grain of rice digest through your throat, and I actually have to go sit down now because I'm getting tired. She's not saying that stuff. Okay, she's not promoting her own lifestyle. She's just out there, man, just doing some shit. And obviously she's fit enough to go out for a walk. As opposed to, yes, some of those fucking heffalumps that are on all of the platforms. We could show them, but, this is enough disgusting material for one day. But just the hypocrisy, man. I never get fed up with the amount of double standards. And not the ones that these dumb bitches claim. It's like, this is a double standard. I get judged for being a hoe, and a man can go out there and he can just fuck how many ever girls that he wants to. That's like, it's not like that. But yeah, if you just want to go ahead and abuse and misuse the term double standards, you do you. At the same time, she released a statement that read, some people are saying I'm like a bad influence on girls. I just want to let you guys know that I have seriously never have tried to be a bad influence on YouTube or to influence anyone badly. Hey, good for her. That's a one good thing that she does. Well, that and the once a month that she has something to eat or drink. I would never want to do that. I have never told anybody to try to lose weight or to try to change the way they look or to look like me. Yeah, more than 18,000 people signed a change.org petition. Oh my God, there's a fucking change.org petition for everybody. God, just these perpetually online fucks. Calling for her to be temporarily banned from YouTube and seek medical help. Why don't you fuck right off? You know, man, for the amount of dumb shit that YouTube has struck me for that I 100% disagree with, some of those strikes have now resulted in policy changes that I could go ahead and say. I don't even fucking remember the dozens of strikes that I've received and fought in one half. I think I'm a little bit over, maybe right at half right now for the amount that I've won and had to sit out. But she's not promoting self-harm or anything like that, for as much as they'd want to try to warp that community guideline that's on there. No, man, she's been on there for a while, and she also had... See, she looks... Okay, we just go like that. We don't need to see the rest of her rib cage. She looks totally fine like that. She looks healthier than Nancy Pelosi and Dianne Feinstein. We can just go ahead and say that. But yeah, for all of these armchair psychologists, which I thought you're not supposed to shame anybody for mental health or for their body. God, they're doing a hell of a lot of it. Just going to show you, man, that these guys, they just don't have principles or standards at all. You're supposed to accept everybody as the way that they are. No judgment, no shame, unless they want to go do that. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.